Tell me how it sound. Not now. Yeah, what do you think? Or I shouldn't say not now. I meant not by here. Open up. Ugh, feels a little warm in here. Let me share this out. What? Okay. Hi, welcome to the stream. Let me share it out. Let me share it out. Let me share this out. Do, 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 do. Hmm. Testing, testing. How's it going? Huh? Answer now. Hime. How name so? I know that. Hi, welcome to the stream. Like as soon as you come in and share it out. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. Welcome, 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 sister. Thank you for showing the love. Stick around. Don't go nowhere. You bet not go nowhere. We're showing some love. You better show and stay. You hear me? Just sharing it out a little bit. Share out the stream, sis. Share it out. Share it over to interactive family. You know, sometimes your mouth go faster than your brain. So what I say? You know what I mean. Who else may I look for? I'm looking for some other. Oh yes, this is who I'm looking for right here. Who that? Mike sounds good. Go on, Playboy. Playboy. Player. You ain't gonna be no player here. I'll kick your butt. You see what your mommy had to go through with them fools trying to be players? You need to go play with some hobby. Other than causing problem. Sure, we're not gonna go there. Share out the stream, Playboy and Sherry. We waiting on some other people because we gonna talk about this today. We gonna talk about this. We gonna talk about this. Too much of us have too much expectation, right? And feeling less of ourselves when we fail. Well, we're going to talk about it today. Yeah. It's a part of the game. Don't listen to them fools out there. Okay? You have nothing to prove to anybody but God. And he ain't asking for much. So let's get it popping. Oh, I should have showed you guys up here. So thank you for joining. Welcome to Short and Spicy Nick's channel. This is your girl, Nikki. Is anyone new? That's me, Nikki. Right? N-I-K-K-I, Nikki. So how are you guys doing? How has your week been? How have you been feeling? Are y'all good? Wait. Really? Oh, okay. Okay, now I see. I was like, who? Right? Just a few more and then we're good to go. Oh, here we go. Oh, yes, I sent it to my girl already. They better come early, because I'm early today. So they better show up today early. We ain't waiting for no half an hour in. Or else me I call them the whole of them phone. The ones that usually show up. We're not talking about the ones that see you posting up and decide that they're not going to show up. We're talking about our genuine supporters, who try their best to show up on a weekly basis. Give some props for them. This is me giving some props for them. It's like they're right here, tapping them on the shoulder, Job well done. Thank you guys for the support. I would do the same for you. You hear me? Mark my words. So just one more person over here in this WhatsApp, and then we're going to go over and post it on the Facebook. And that's about it. Probably on the story in Instagram. It's a lot of stuff. But that's how we have to get the message out there. Sherry, are you still here? Did you post it in Interactive Sundays? I'm going to go and do that as well. Not sure if you did or if you had to run off. Okay. Oh, you did. Yes, you did, Sherry. You did. Because here's Burchell. Burchell, thank you. What's up, Mama? I was just asking Sherry Gale if she posted it over Interactive Sundays, but with your presence, I could see that she did. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. And there is our moderator. Give it up for Melissa. Pop, pop, pop. She's the one that keeps us in order over here. All right. Now show a look of cleavage. Not even cleavage. This is not look of cleavage. Me and the flies again are fighting. And guess what? Me catch him. You can't see the little spot for my hand? Yeah. Catch a look of brute. Yeah. Catch him. I'm good, Birchell. How are you? How are you? I couldn't post, but I sent a message to people individually. Okay. Why you can't? What you? But wait. Why you can't post? Me have a post over there. But why you can't post? How will you do? You're really in a jail? You really go follow your man in a jail? A serious thing? No, sir. Not tell me that. Don't tell me say a real thing you did attack. But what are you dedicated in? You're dedicated body now. You know that? Okay, one last posting. Wait, one sec. What did I do? So I did there, so it's going to go over there. And then yes, interactive. Let's go right here. Everywhere we can get it for go, I'm putting it. Right? Yes, that's what we're going to do. Talk some truth over here. Vin Bling. Wait, are you this? Ozzy, are you this? More Vin Bling. I say, who near Vin Bling? Speaking of the trouble, I'm not call you devil. Oh God, I can't laugh no more. Speaking of the trouble, Vin Bling, Waldron. No sort of fake name there. So me I talk about trouble. Oh, Father, help him. Vin Bling that jail. Yes, Melly. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. Let's get it going. Okay? Vin Bling. Now make me laugh no more, you know. You're the fake page to know. I can't butter. I cannot butter. Thank you, Birchell. Thank you. Thank you so much. Him CM1. How long you there in jail for? Anybody care no commissary come get you and put no money for your books? I cannot be bothered. I'm here to start me show ya. I can't make you come make me laugh it out, you know. I'm not gonna do it. Okay? Let me just call up them people here. Hi guys, once again, it's Short and Spicy Nicks on the 1, 2, 3s. Come and join me on YouTube. We're talking about failure. It's better to fail. It's better to try and fail than not try at all. Something like that. Hi guys. Right? One of them. Okay, we ready now. We ready. Why the phone look like say almost ready to die? Make we start it up. I could do some exercise. Me, yo, my, and she coming out all black, white. Me say, oh, mother, then I say, no, mother die. Oh man, I dead. I me say enough man I try. Oh man, I dead. I me say enough man I what? Oh man, I dead. I me say enough man I die. Them not try. Them not try. Ready. Ready for do the thing. Whoa, it's been on my spandex. Who's sitting on my spandex? No man a dead, I me say enough man a try. No man a dead, I me say enough man a try. No man a dead, I me say enough man a try. Them not try. Them not try. No man a dead, I me say enough man a. Whoa. Y'all ready? Boy, the old leg, mighty father. Me feel it all the way back here, so. Me feel it back there, so. Boy. What them say old people can't move. Me may hold, but me not call. Well, to them. That God make me catch my breath. Father, forgive me. I try. Even if me I fail, at least me try. Whoa, just need to get rid of the belly, look, no. Let me catch a breath. I don't know what me I call up the asthma final. All right. Wanna stretch? Wanna stretch for the shore? Here till 7:50, I have another child to go to. I want to you. Me done by them times. I done long time. I said, you can have a break before you go up on your next assignment. I want to you, girl. I want to you. Eh? No, sir. See me waste no wire like that. Me have to go get something for crank that up. No, not that one then. Jamaican story. I wish you there. Me, not she. Me is nowhere near that wire waist. I saw me see something said like somebody a wind her up. No, me stick to my like a one step. You know, all right. I'm a hallelujah praise. All right, nowhere near there. Okay, my glow mother. Really, you want to see when the tights come down off of that belly there. Hey. But yes, guys, we gonna do the thing. I'm glad I can entertain y'all. I make you guys laugh a little bit. Basically what we're talking about today, though, right? And ain't it something? You see a lot of people trying, and they're doing so good. They're doing great. They are millionaires. Some of the biggest stars that we know. I saw a speech by Denzel sometime this week. And it wasn't until yesterday I decided that I was going to do my topic today on failure and, failing and encouraging not just myself, but everyone else. It's better you try and you fail than you never try at all. Because sometimes we're doing something and we feel like we failed, and then we feel so down about ourselves. We feel so down about what others are saying about us. No, sir. Because of the reactions that we get from it, the outpour of support. I'm talking from myself as well, right? You feel as if somehow you're failing, right? And if you leave it up to others, I'm not talking about just strangers. If you leave it up to your closest of friends and family, loved ones, you'll forever feel like failure. because the judgment, the lack of support, how you see them, glorify people that are in high standings, as I would say, or, doing good at what they're doing, the way how you see them lift those individuals up, it'll almost make you feel like a failure. And I'm using myself as an example because it's like almost 2 years, or it is 2 years, probably 2 years mash or something, since I've been trying to do this YouTube. And it's not as easy as it looks. And you see people going viral and this video, and people come out with videos and they do so well, and then you're like, oh my goodness, when is it gonna be my time? How come we can't come up with no viral video? Like, okay, what can I do to make my video pop? Like, all these things come to you on top of you not getting the support from who you thought you would get support from who you'd like to get support from. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to talk about this. And I love what Denzel said. I'm not going to quote him word for word, but he's saying fail and fail often. And from me doing my research on this just the one day, less than 24 hours ago, and reading up about the failure and everything too, I'm like, wow, it's so true. Because at least you're trying. Don't worry about the ones that are, insulting you, saying that your thing is not working, using all sorts of discrimination against you, discouragement, lack of support. Don't let that make you feel like a failure. And even if you do fail, that is not an opportunity for you to give up, because there's lessons in failing. And I'm going to talk about some stuff on the research that I did, right, in a little bit. But just from me and from my personal experience, every failure is a lesson that you could take from it. You hear me? Failure in relationships, either it be a sexual relationship with partner or family member or father, with your children. You could learn from the things that you did wrong. And sometimes you don't even do anything wrong. It just don't work. And it's a failure. But some failures work out for your better. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good to fail. So don't feel like, fail, and the word failure, oh my gosh, my life is over. Knock on wood. Nothing like that. Nothing no go so. You hear me? Nothing no go so. And I'm saying this to encourage myself too. Because yes, I could come out and do the laughing and go on and I'm happy and whatever. But you have to be your biggest cheerleader. And you have to be honest with yourself. Honest. Now, Jamaican, me not trying them off the H. You get me? You have to be honest. Yeah, see it there? As someone say it. Honest. I try to put the H on sound like me I lose breath. Honest. Be honest with yourself. All right? You don't have to be the best. You do not have to be the best. All right? As long as you do your best. You know what I always tell my children in school and their schoolwork? Because, they come with their report and it's like they are afraid to show you. It depends on how they did. And if you're a strict parent, they're going to feel like, oh my mom's expectation. What if I get a B? What if I get a C? Oh, I can't show this report card to my mom. You know, you have some children that will even, hurt themselves, have anxiety and depression, mental illness from not living up to the expectation of their parents. I tell my children this. You see, as long as you know that you did your best, I'm not saying you just go and you just throw in this work and, you just, when you feel like the homework, you do it. And if you don't want to do it and you don't feel like do it, you just don't do it. And if you know that you did your best, that's all I'm asking is for you to do your best. Don't stress about it. If you know you didn't do your best, then you know you have to improve and do something better. But if you know that you did your best and you just so happen to get a C, sometimes even a D, because 50 a passing mark, right? I'm not going to say I'm happy with that. I'm going to want you to do better. But that's what I want. What do you want? Make sure you're putting out your best. At least you're trying, right? So that me have to say about that. You see me? Don't worry about others' expectations of you, because a lot of people are not going to tell you about their failures. And you'd have some criticizing you and saying you failed at this. Look for you. And so the man know why you something him find a girl where I give him everything when he wants. And so the girl don't want you, brother. She find a rich man. You see, to make you feel like you failed. Don't worry about them. Jeez, I'm gonna say your sister do good. Jeez, your sister doctor, your sister nurse, your sister teacher, your sister, your brother. You know, see your cousin them. How them a do good. You know, see the amount of money them. You know, see the big car where them a drive. How come you not do nothing? So what you do? What are you doing for yourself? So what are you doing for yourself these days? Yeah, you're only working in the groceries? Really? So did you go back to school or anything? No, that didn't work out. That's none of your business. What you're doing for you is your business and your business alone. Let them stay up on the back skirt and watch and chat and point. Right? Don't worry about them. And when you see them, even if you see them are failing, people of theirs that are failing and they're the ones that, don't worry, don't laugh at them or anything either. Raise your hand up to the sky and say, Father God, thank you for me, for your blessings unto me. Thank you. I know, so you have to feel now, look away, say. You can go and chat. Now you did that talk, say what do you but drink my tea, Kupay you. Right? Don't worry about them. Lasani says she can't come out. Don't worry. Tell her to watch the rerun. Okay? It's on YouTube to stay. Ain't going nowhere. Right? And your expectation of yourself, make sure the goals that you set are, go again, Diane. Me know, see, you know the acronym goal, the word, what it mean, but it's either goals that you can attain in a timely fashion. Is it realistic? You know what I mean? Those type of stuff, right? Don't set yourself up for a standard that say, can I make it? Am I gonna be able to do that? You get what I'm saying? And even smart. Hey, yes, me know. Me and that girl, I didn't. Me I tell you, talk about fail. You remember, Diane, when we did in a primary school and grade 5 and the whole of we got common entrance? Eh? Wait, but you never passed from grade 5? It pass from grade 5 or grade 6. I may tell her the scholar them pass from grade 5. I got big high school. Who now got holy childhood? Who now got St. Hughes? St. Hughes wasn't a really big name school them times. When they pass grade 5, who now got Immaculate? Who now got KC? JC? Arden? Name up the rest of the school them. What, grade 5 you passing? Yeah, you're not one of them, to forget. But look, my girl, I come to Canada, I'm skip grade 7, I'm going to grade 8. I may catch up right back. Ray! Not like I'm in any competition with you or anything, my friend. Okay? Not like I'm in any competition or anything. Okay? But that's what I'm talking about. I felt like a failure. I felt like a failure. But guess what? I was not doing my best. And I learned a lesson from that. Because the way all me feeling on my heart, the way all me feeling on my left breast, when me say all of my classmates, them I look on the newspaper and say them name I get passed for here, there, over there, up there, down there, and me sitting on menopause. Oh God. It's like me not go through menopause for real. Me name pass. Me start feel hot and flush. See, I think about, I think I even shed some tears. Okay? But guess what? Those times, I was living with my grandmother. And she was more lenient than my stepmother. Because I went from either living with my stepmother at Tivoli, right? With my dad. And when things were not going right with my dad and my dad wasn't there, I went back to my grandmother because I was back and forth. My grandmother, my stepmom, right? So at the time in grade 5, I was with my grandmother. And Walipa studying never did I go on. I wasn't doing too much studying then. So it's not like I didn't have the ability to pass the common entrance, but no kind of work they ended up going. You weren't ready. Other things going on. Right? Right, sis? Oh, you know. That's exactly what it was. Chardonnay? Hi, Chardonnay. New member here. New member. Like the stream. Subscribe to the channel. We're a growing channel over here. Growing family. And we're doing big things, okay? Judgment free over here. Fun and games, serious talks, whatever it is, family, friendly, everything. Okay? Thank you for showing up tonight. Exactly. You didn't even know that. I didn't even tell you that, Dee. But exactly what was going on, I was not prepared. And that's what happened. Grade 6 come now. I was back at my stepmom. More structured in a way, in that way. You get me? Father migrated, whatever he was going, he had to leave the house, blah, 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 and then he migrated and stuff. And I was even going to Saturday. It was a Saturday private classes or whatever. The school has after school hours classes too at times. Hey, Marcia, thank you for showing up. Good night. Like the stream. Everyone like the stream as soon as you come in. Right? And it was more studying. Oh, yeah. Girl pass our common entrance. Oh, yeah. Ghana St. Hughes. Yeah. Felt so proud of myself. Got the newspaper. See my name in it. Big blah, 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 blah. Now, talk about my government too much. Some people know it, but not everyone. Right? So and so and so, short and spicy Nicks. Right there. Centuries. Yeah. Girls' school. Uptown girls' school. Name brand school. You know what I'm saying? Smart school. You name it on the paper, that means you're smart. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine all the children that don't pass. Right? I laugh about right now. Imagine all the children that didn't pass. How they feel. They must feel like failures, right? But if they have a strong support system behind them, if they're able to make it to school, because maybe some children weren't able to make it to school. Jamaica is not an easy place, you know. Not everyone can afford to go to school. So imagine you can't afford to go to primary school. When you do get to go to high school, how are you going to manage? You can't even get bus fare to go to primary school, high school, passing, common entrance, whatever they call it right now, stat. I don't know what they call it right now, right? School fee is more expensive when you get into high school. So a lot of factors come in, you know, that even children, they can't help it. It's not their fault why they're not able to make it to school on a regular basis to get the information, the education, so that on that day when they have to do the testing, they are prepared for that. So failure could come with preparation issues, right? You're not prepared to take on that task. But it's also a lesson that you need a lot of different things together for success, you know? So that's a part of why I said let me do this. But never give up. You know how much time I feel? I failed with doing my hair. You know how much time me bleach my hair? And when it done, the whole light fry. When you look one bald spot over here, a bald spot there, and a bald spot there, you know how much times me bleach out my head and a pure bald spot lick me? I bleach the hair and then I use texturizer and I try straighten, you know, so the nappy head, the Jamaican nappy, roly-poly. So I'm trying to use texturizer. Forget little curls. There's no texturizer. I haven't used texturizer in a while now though. Because I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or maybe the tough steel wool after bleaching for so long kind of gets soft now. So all I do now is bleach it and then just rub it up. Or maybe me strip off everything off of it. White look white. So it don't have no body. So it just sets and it just curl up. You know what I said? But nowadays it don't need no texturizer anymore. But you know how much time me fry this your head, yeah? You know me do, me just got the barber and make the barber just fix up the patch them. And it might get a little lower than I wanted it to be. But hey, I look the bomb same way after. I wish I could find some pictures to show you the amount of time me fry up that area. You see me? I failed at doing it, but I learned. Don't texturize your hair right after you bleach it, or else you'll be bald or end up looking like Fire Marshal Bill or Bob, whatever his name was, in Living Colors. Okay? All right, so this is what I said I wanted to share with you guys that I learned. You'll fail, but don't consider yourself a failure. Right? You tried. One thing, first one, preventable failures. Failures that you could prevent. You already see that something's not going to work out, but you're like, in living color. Yes, exactly, Kay. What up, Kay? You here? I love you. I haven't seen you in a while. But that, yeah, Fire Marshal Bill. You know what time I look like Fire Marshal Bob? Bill? Where my one name? But no one would know because guess what? Me fix that. Fix that. Pronto. Okay? Fire Marshal Bill. Okay? This is the worst kind of failure, they said. Preventable failures. Right? Because you didn't follow the best practices. Love you too, always here. Yeah, you're just not in the comments, eh? You always a hide. Yo, my girl. Right? You didn't have the right talent. Hi, Bar. Or you didn't pay attention to detail. Preventable failures. Before you stepped into the thing or the task, you didn't pay attention to detail. Right? If you've experienced this, it's time for more deeply analyzed efforts of weaknesses and stick to what works. That's what they say, right? Unavoidable failures. These are things that you just can't avoid. It's unexpected. It often happens in complex situations. Right? The lessons from this type of failure is to create a system to try and spot small failures resulting from complex factors and take the corrective actions, to fix it. It's things that you couldn't avoid. Right? Just like I would say my mental illness. It's not something that I could have avoided because I know for sure it's in my DNA because I know my father is not too well himself. I've never heard him admit it, but just by his actions and his thought process and experience, knowing who the person he is, I would have been affected. I couldn't avoid that. Right? Unless my mom didn't meet him and I wasn't there to introduce them. You get what I'm saying? That's one example. Intelligent failures. You ever hear that? We never hear that one day yet. Good night. Good night, Dee. How are you? It's not hiding. What? I always listening and comment if I have a okay. I see. But when me ask for say hi, away you can't say hi. You a stalker, aren't you? You a stalker, me. I'm joking, sis. Right. Intelligent failures. I never knew there were things as the best kind, but they said intelligent failures are the best kind. I have an idea why. They happen fast. They don't consume too many resources. They provide the most useful information for the least cost. This is the philosophy behind trial and error approach. All right, trial and error, right? It's like you conduct an experiment to find out how it works and the model that works, right? And if it doesn't work, you go back to the drawing board and you factor in the lessons you've learned from that, and you come back 10 times better. Right? They say don't try to fix failure without a determined effort to find out what went wrong. Don't get caught up in the blame game. Failure is an opportunity to get smarter, not get even. So all who think that them fail at them marriage and them relationship and whatever, it's not for you to go and say you're going to get even with that not working. It's for you to learn. Okay? Create a culture that encourages openness. Start with a blank slate. If that doesn't work out, but you're at least you're not giving up. Ask for input from others. Especially ones that don't have a stake in the prior failure, and listen to the input. Of course I know that, sis. We can't deal with it now. You don't want to focus on the blame game, but accept that some people may need to be replaced. You hear that? Like I said about the relationship as well. Some people just need to be replaced. Point blank, period. Serious talk. Serious talk. Don't feel bad. Don't listen to the hater them out there. I tell you about your man. And I tell you about your woman. And look there, your man are this, your man are that, your girl are this, your girl are that. Your cousin this, your cousin that. To take it on as if it's you're the one. Okay? Because you have some real demonic forces out there that are good at doing that. Trust me, I know. I'm me for telling her that. Right? Find out why you missed signs of the last failure. I've had to do that. Right? Once you find out how much you can learn from failure, consider failing again. You ever hear that? Once you find out how much you can learn from failure, consider failing again. And what that means is design additional experiments such as tools, little pilots, prototypes, strategies that don't cost too much. Uncover the weaknesses in opportunities under consideration. So if you're going to go out there, do your research. If you're going to look for your next man, however, do more research. I didn't do any research and I was too young. And even when the information was coming to me, it's like I wanted to try because me just thinks that me can do all things. I didn't know that I had to put on the armor. I didn't know what was facing me, that it was nothing that my ability or lack of could do in certain situations. I didn't know that I needed to actually seek God and allow him to fix things, because some things are passed down from generation to generation. I'm just talking about the relationship aspect right here, right? Some things is way before you even, you didn't even have a clue. You wouldn't even have a clue the type of crossedness that's laying await for you. You get me? When we talk about generational curses from generation. You get me? That we know nothing about. That are just sitting there waiting for us, waiting for our soul to devour. Right? Failure takeaway. Failure is inevitable. It isn't a signal to give up. Never. Right? I'm going to put those up when I'm finished here. Rather, failure is just opportunity. In somewhat different dress than you are probably used to. Okay. It's an opportunity to learn, to correct mistakes, for sure, fine tune, you know, your products, whatever. If it's in business, fine tune your skills, your acceptance, your acknowledgement of things, right? So the next time the result can be success, right? So those are what I've learned from that part about failure. You know, we go way back since we were kids, going on like we old. We old now. We always laugh. I don't have to speak. You are doing fabulous on your own. You better stop it. But I need you guys. When I need to see that you guys are here, I need to see it. And now that I know, you've always said this anyways, that you're there in the background, just listen, I feel much better. Because you see, if I don't see anyone or see it up here, because sometimes you can't really tell how much people is there, if anyone is there at all, and you feel like you're alone, no one wants to feel like they're alone. You get what I'm saying? So if it's even to say, hi, I'm here, or Medea, or whatever, right? But I'm getting better because I know now that God is always with me. But to react, it feels better to talk to someone you know is there instead of talking to the screen by yourself. You get what I'm saying? Once you start, if you ever start doing it, you'll know what I mean. Right? Bless up yourself, Miss Marcia. Love you always. I agree. We didn't do research. We were in survival mode. Of course. We just wanted something to soothe our souls right there. We weren't thinking about no, we just wanted to feel good at that moment. We're probably coming from homes. I know I for one was coming from a home of pure toxic, not knowing that I was going into something, you know, even more toxic, to continue on with the toxic life. But I wouldn't change it for anything, because I say this time and time again. I got 4 beautiful angels out of that. And I'm satisfied with that. Anything else, any relationship not working, whatever, I'm good. Whether it work or whether it don't work, whatever, I'm that good right now. Thanks be to God. Right? Might have my moments when I feel like, man, trust me, man. But I could shake it off much easier now. Thanks be to God. It wasn't that easy at one point in my life. All right? Yo, stop it, sis. Okay, true. I should say hi, but sometimes I read late. Yeah, it don't matter as long as you're here, sis. Sybil, maybe you're speaking a language that I don't understand, but hi. The same with the person from before, that I didn't understand what you were saying. I didn't understand what that mean. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings. What was the name again? I can't remember. I can't find it. Said something about VOM. If you're saying hi, Harris Bar. Hi. I don't know what VOM dot today mean. Maybe I have to Google it and see what that means. And then VOM NGO. I don't know what that means. But thank you so much. What? Huh? Guys, give me one quick second. One quick sec. How are this? What should I talk about today? But watch here. You better if it fail and try and what? But you not see this. No. Are you Nikki talk about failure? But you not see this door with me dainty body. No, mama. Nikki talk about failure. But it's what? It's not this. What? Nikki people, what go on? But you don't see this. What could you talk about failure? I can drink some water in a day before me pop up. My mama skirt. Nikki, are you talk about failure? Boy, you're in a all black. Where you go funeral? What? Why the girl? You tell them how much time your baby father fail you? No, Miss Pandex. You tell them how much time your baby daddy fail you? Like your ovaries fail you? My ovaries fail me, my girl. Don't make me empty you like the water bucket here. But you not hear this? Who tell us that my ovaries fail me? How you know says the egg them drop out, so me just crack them and fry them and yam them. I want to you. But ovaries fail. At least me never care them for no workless man. Hey girl, don't make me done you know. Oh, what's that? But my ovaries fail me. My ovaries them burn up like the hard black where you just have on. I same so them look. I just burn that. Nah, can't no pick me for no worthless boy. I want you. I come suck. Yo, I don't want her. I don't want her. I don't want her. Oh, come I don't care if the papers are go through with a little white man. Me done here run go back to Jamaica. But you not hear this? Right and outside. But failure. How you spell failure? Y-O-U. Outside and bright. Yes, dear, me there. What your name, Diane? Me there. Wanna think somebody gone back to Jamaica? Wanna think them dip me? No. Dip who? Dip them mother. Hi, lady. Girl, Nikki make me come go on with beer things. When Global United. Hi. Yeah, what long time I not see on what. Sorry, me have to come in. So, but me here the girl in there with her boring self. I come talk about failure. I don't want to choke up one of the old dead pitney them. Hey, I'm belch fire. Me I tell you. How you call my girl? What your name? Sherry? Lady. Sick head not good. I know you just have to find out. I first you meet me. I first you Nikki never tells her she have a twin sister named Short and Spicy. Look for me good. Look for me good. Look for me good. I mean name turn good. I mean name stay good. I mean name turn good. Tannable. And all these things. What you hear about? No boring, no there on you, sir. But failure. You know about that? I don't know that word there. How you spell it again? Y-O-U. I know that word there. I'm born with success. As me born to all the year, instead of me crying, me say, success! What am I hear about? Good night, girl. Good night. Wagwan. Long time I don't see you. Big up yourself, too. Wagwan. What your name, Sanya? Melissa, long time I don't see you, my girl. Me there same way. I'm not going back to Jamaica. I'm still there here. My girl, you're going with beer things same way. The girl boring, so I know so you have to liven up the place for her. But Casey, you forget me, you remember me? Me know a long time you don't see me, but where you going, sir? I want to you dear, and of course, you know, girl, at and all these things. Of course, the little yellow one or whatever. It didn't get too boring, so I'm gonna have to get this nice fire red. So one time, the one Nikki did have low red hair too, you know, but she love follow me, say. Make she go on, because she needs some color in her life. She's too boring. Way. Where's the Sherry? You're so true. The moment you feel them love to push it in your face. Me I tell you about true, no man never left me yet. I mean, empty the man them and just go on to the next one. And when them things say them do something and put baby in a family belly, me just go wash it off. Me just tell them, say, listen to me. Me need $1,000 to go empty this out of my system. And when them give me just the money. And go buy some rusty nail and drink some water. Them can't play with me, but I think I'm going to breed for the white man, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to give my baby. So I can have a Canadian look one. Yeah, me so I get baby bonus or something like that. So I want to look money too. Look, white man I go on with things still, but I want to make my mark on Canada style. You know what I say? Yeah, so things are going with on. Come out. But come out and all these things, you know, girl had from Siobhan. Yeah, try see if it can rub off on boring shit about she come talk about my ovaries. You have the lot for me, ayo. What's that? Yeah, tell her behave herself. Tell her, Diane, behave yourself. And you know, so when me talk on my mouth, no join no church. And when we did go for Christmas, you alone them put the oil pan and the holy water, wherever them say, can me just spit pan the whole church. But it's sick that day there. It's still like a while, OMG, a lollipop or chop some gum, some big earring, long nails, and my girl, you have the link? Makeup up. Boy, go on, baby. Me listen, but you know, see me hot same way. Now call me Nikki again. Don't call me Nikki. Me and her come from the same mother, but we are two different people. You know, so my heart. Tell me if she round like me. You know, see an English pound and I look pan. You know, see an English pound and I look pan. She's straight like arrow. Don't do it. Anyways, me just come to say hi to on all these things. Yeah, so me gonna come back and check. But you know me not go back to Jamaica though, right? You know me not go back to Jamaica? Yeah, me I stay. Me there from when? Last year what? April? Or something like that. Almost 1 year me there and the white man I go put on the ring on it and give me my papers. Yes, me I get everything what me can get from Canada. Canada, here I stay. Anyways, me talk to no. Nikki, she me don't know what she gonna do. She must gonna spice up her life. That's gonna take a while, so. Me talk to no. Later, look more. Nice to see you all now. Yeah, thank you, Diane. Yeah, me like it too. You know, girl hot and all this thing, me fiery. Now, me name's short and spicy. Later.